Recording. Alright. So here is the random procedural hierarchical object generator by myself, Austin Abrams. Let me show the character real quick. So I just named him character, pretty simple, put him on a floor plane with all of his body parts underneath, with his hips at the top just because movement and everything usually starts from the hips with its object, and then body with the head and the arms underneath it, just so then you can rotate it where it needs to be. Like I said, the head, pivots are where they need to be at, and then the legs are separate from the body and they're under the hips. All of that is cool. And then come up here to the canvas. Sorry if there's some lag, hopefully not that much lag shows up in the video, and if it does, then I might include the package with the video, but I'll be sending the package out. So I have some steps over here and just some buttons, but I'll get into that when I play it. So again, here's the character. Just put some credit at the top for the video. So I will start with the left hand side. Now I put into a couple steps just to make it run a little nicer and go smoother, instead of just having a ton of toggles over here and being all weird. So right now he's all hard edges. You can set him to be all soft edges or no edges, except for the hips. The hips looked weird with no edges, so I kind of turned that off. But it's not that bad. Go back to hard edges if you want. So let's say I want to keep hard edges. And new colors. So I'm like, hey, I don't like the yellow, red, blue. Now it looks like a zombie. Another zombie because green's just a zombie color. Let's see. I like that guy. So then he's in T pose right now, so let's say A pose. Cool. Or X pose. Or no, I want to go back to T. And I can also change his color while switching his poses. So now I have this hard-edged guy. So after I generated and went through all of this and figured out what I wanted, I can click save, and down in my prefabs it saves my new character. Now the issue I'm having, I don't know how to create, so I created a new prefab using this piece right here, but I don't know how to take its materials, so hopefully I can look into that and figure that out eventually. But for now, I have this, and in a game I could put them in and then give them all new materials if I needed to. Also, not only does it make a prefab, I go into my file explorer, which will take a second to open. But currently in the background it is making a package, and it's in the file explorer in its assets folder. It's just my computer kind of runs a little weird. Oh, well, there it is. All I had to do was click out and click back in. But yeah, once I opened up the file explorer, it started chugging away, and now I have this package, which is pretty much that prefab that you saw. And say I use this generator and then go into another Unity thing to kind of use it as if this is like a production thing, then I can open this package and have this character. Now say I don't want this cube character, I want to try something really weird, really wacky. I have this random button, which pretty much randomizes these top two steps, and it also randomizes it per part of the body. So if I wanted go fully random and say, alright, so now I have a cube head, round body, one round arm, one cube arm, one round leg, one cube leg, and that color, there it is. I can still switch colors if I wanted to, if I didn't like the color that it gave me in random. And I can still switch their pose. Now you can't do two poses at the same time just because it doesn't work. Same with hard edges and no edges if we were doing it fully on this side, just because it doesn't work. Because you can't have your body parts be all over the place at one time. Same with, you can't have both hard edges and no edges at the same time. So now we have this nice purple dude in the next pose with some randomized geometry. If I click save, go back to my prefabs, it makes the new character the prefab of this guy, and this package gets overwritten with the new character. That should be everything. Like I said, here's his body and just a couple scripts. This one is just for saving the character out as a prefab. Like I said, this is I think where I would have to do making new materials off of what this has and saving them out with the prefab, or with the prefab and package. I just don't know exactly how to do that. A lot of this I had to look up and figure out. And then in this, it's just a lot of grabbing things, setting things to new body parts, new positions, new colors, new lots of stuff. But yeah, so that's about it.